Hi everyone, welcome to day 15 of my windsurf learning journey. Today's content marks an important milestone for my progress. The harness. I'll be using harness for the first time in this session, and I would like to talk about what went good, what went bad, and what's important about it. So let's quickly jump in. So let's talk about the harness. So harness is basically like a belt that you tie around your torso. There is a hook on the middle and it helps you to connect with the rope that is attached to the boomstick. And with the help of that you can transfer the weight from your hands and your fingers to your body weight. So it's a great thing to increase the duration of your trainings and everything. Let's talk about the lesson. So this lesson starts by explaining you about how to fall. What happens if you fall forward? How should you react when you fall forward, and the back fall? How should you react when you fall back? So I would like to start with the back one because it's more about you, whereas the front fall is more about the equipment health. And for the back fall, what happens when you fall is that, let's use this as the rope that's attached to the boomstick, and my hand is the hook. Hook like the harness, the middle of the harness. So when you fall, because you're in the sea and you're like this and the harness is connected like this, you'll see that this is tense. And the thing is, the sail is on top of your hand on the sea level, and as you can see in the content, the issue is you won't be able to breathe unless you push the sail up, and also unless you put yourself to a bit back to relax it to this rope-like thing between you and the sail, you won't be able to get this back because the harness is holding it. When it's tight, you can't take it out, and this is a metal-like thing. You can't also bend it by pulling it more back, so you need to stop panicking and get into a more back position to get it out. I think it's important to experience it few times underwater to be more relaxed on the future occurrences. And for the front fall, it's more about the equipment health. You need to be falling in like let's say a push-up stance. You will have your hands like this. You will be holding the boom, and when you fall front, you should not bend your knees, because if you bend your knees, your knee might damage the sail and it will cost you the price of the sail and probably the rescue boat cost, which is also expensive because they will have to fetch you from open sea. After you start gliding with the harness, the important thing is that you try to keep this in a stretch manner, because if it's not stretched, any gust of wind, any unexpected wind will pull you let's say to the front easier than compared that it's when it's stretched. It will catch you unexpected and you will just face plant the sail again. So that was pretty much what I had in the lesson about the harness. After all, the coach watched me how I'm doing with the harness and stuff, and we ended the lesson afterwards. It took around like 30 to 45 minutes. We did 2 runs, 2 back and forth runs, and after that he gave me a bigger sail to a 4-meter one. Then I continued using to understand the feel of it, experience it, and etc. So let's talk about the session. It's in Gökçeada, as I mentioned in the previous video. I'm in the same location. The wind is around 17 to 15 knots. It was getting weaker as I surfed on, and I used a 170 to 160 liter board. So it was a nice experience. After all, having to work with learn a new stuff is always amazing. I really like it and I really value it. And that was pretty much all for the session. I hope you will also watch this, motivate yourself to start a new hobby, especially windsurf. I think it's overlook one. It's easy, it's not that expensive, and it should be something that everyone should give it a chance. I will be also recording a video in the following days about should you windsurf. Anyway, thank you as always for watching. After this part you will see the full footage. It will be really long, like a half an hour long. I'm posting it in a 4x speed, so if you want to look at some part and slow it down you can, but it will be a 40 minutes long video, so if you like it you can take a look. I will add some music on the background, and that will be pretty much all. Thank you as always, and I see you on the next one.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it away. Tonight we gonna let it away. Tonight we gonna let it just like the sunrise. We gonna
so empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. colors spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Counting like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
I've got a problem. Taking over me, I want your body, sweeter than ecstasy. I'll make you want me, I'll take you to your knees and touch my body. I want ecstasy, I want your body. I want ecstasy, I want your body. I want your body, I want ecstasy, I want your body.
оставляю. Всегда помогаю, я ощущаю слова твои в моей памяти тают. Но я в моей ночи тебя вспоминаю. Ты ушла в темноту без прощания, слезы
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Take me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take over. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night, teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
I give in to the lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. Weakness comes and goes, it goes, it goes. My weakness echoes in my soul. Oh, it echoes in my soul. My weakness comes and goes, it goes, it